Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In tonight's live video broadcast, we are going to bring in the new year with art. And I have a couple of special pours planned out for tonight. So let's get down to it. First off, I realized that I didn't have any ultramarine blue, and this is one of my favorite blues. So I need to mix this up. I don't know. I just kind of gapped it out, all the stuff that was going on today. It's like I had a color scheme ready, so here I am mixing paint. Okay, so we're going to start off with paint. And I got my Floetrol already strained out, and the Master's Touch acrylic that comes in a tube like this, I usually start with a 3-to-1 if I remember correctly. Master's Touch, yeah, 3-to-1. So 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. Oh, who do we have with us tonight? I always forget to check the chat. Oh boy, I'm having one of those nights. I made myself another cup of coffee, and so it's like just starting to hit me now, and I'm like, woohoo, let's go. And I see Elisa. Hello, Elisa. And I see Brenda from Creations by Baby Doll. Hello, hello. Jason should probably be joining us shortly if his internet decided to, excuse me, decided to work now. I just got off the phone with him, so we'll see what happens. On Doris's live earlier tonight, he was kind of in and out because his Wi-Fi was sketchy. So I will show you what we'll be pouring out of, because we're kind of on the theme of Saturday night shenanigans here a little bit. I picked out a couple of New Year's Eve type stuff to pour out of. So let's start with, I know I can fit, oh my goodness. I know I can fit about 12 ounces of fluid in one of these bottles. So if we're going to do a 3-to-1, I'm trying to do the math in my head and it's not cooperating. So 3 ounces of Floetrol to 1 ounce of paint. So if we do 9 ounces of Floetrol and 3 ounces of paint, we should be good. Okay, so let's go 9 ounces of Floetrol. Whoa, that went up to 10. Let's not do that. Oh, look at that, 9 right on the button. So let's make sure we get the drippies. There we go, get the edge wiped off of this guy. And the trick that I've learned with storing my Floetrol pre-strained from the container is, one, you want the lid on tight, but not so tight that you can't get it off again. So just, you know, tighten it a little bit. There's my Jay. Hello, Jason. And there's Miss Doris. Hello, Doris. Okay, let's put that over there. And then tear this out, and we're going to do 3 ounces of paint. But there's always this, it's a brand new bottle, and there's always this wonderful dude. It's a floral thing. I was going to say foil thing. There we go. That, hey, look at that. It actually came off. Usually it comes off in chunks. So let's get this on there better. There we go. Tear it out again. And we're going to do 3 ounces of paint. There we go. Wow, I'm right on the button tonight. Wow, I like it when that happens. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. Get that out of the way. Oh, somewhere. That looks like a good spot. Okay, and let's grab a stick. And I already have a bottle over, at least I had a bottle over here. I thought I did. Well, I'll find it. I know I have more on my shelf. I just, you know, there are days. Okay, so let's turn off this scale and get it out of the way so I don't spill any more paint on it, which I need to clean that off, but There is there's Miss Blair that hates YouTube. I've been trying to post all the links on our Facebook page that we have for our channel, which is just at the Artist Haven on Facebook. And then also in our group, which you can find our group on the page for our YouTube channel. And I haven't quite figured out Instagram yet. I'm still working on it. I kind of fell off the wagon with posting on there because it's kind of intimidating for me because I don't know Instagram. And I'm trying. Actually, I'm not trying. I'm doing my best to learn. So I posted a story yesterday, and I think people were like shocked and amazed. Okay, let's get some of this Floetrol in there. There we go. Look at me all scrapey. So make sure when you're mixing your paint, you want to make sure that you have no chunks that are not mixed in, and you also want to make sure that your Floetrol gets all mixed in. So it's kind of like mixing resin. You scrape the sides, scrape the bottom, and stir. So, well, there's Miss Tina. Hello, Tina. Yes, I know you responded to my story. Instagram may not be that hard for you guys because here's the thing. Here's the facts of the story. I had a POS phone up until October, okay? My phone could barely run Messenger and make phone calls. That was the extent of my phone. I still have it. It still works, thank goodness, because I had to get some stuff off of there the other day. But well, to be honest, it didn't run anything, and so until I got my new phone, I didn't even have Instagram on my phone. And everybody's like, "You're an artist, you should be on Instagram. It's a very visual thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get there eventually." And now that I'm there, I don't know what I'm doing. I know Twitter. I've learned Twitter. And I know Facebook. I actually took a master class on Facebook on how to build more of an e-commerce type site, and that's what I'm going to do for 2020 is I'm going to actually move my website to be more Facebook driven, but I still have a website, and I'm going to start a blog and post my videos on my blog and have a list of all the, details of which colors I used and the listing for the finished painting, as far as for sale, if I decide to keep it. There's been quite a few that I've looked at it, turned it a different direction, looked at it again, turned it another direction. If I can't find something that I love about it, then it gets repainted. That's a great idea, Blair. We keep our old smartphones for the kids to play games or watch vids on with the Wi-Fi. That's a great idea. My screen has been shattered on that phone for the last year. So I don't know if I'd want children to use that phone. So let me grab a bottle for this. And it is kind of thick. So I'm contemplating putting another part of Floetrol in there, but I kind of like my paints thick when they're in the bottle because that way I can water. If I want to do a Dutch pour or a swipe, I can put it in a cup and water it down. And this is on the borderline of being too thick for even a flip cup or a kiss pour or that kind of thing. So let's do another 3 ounces of Floetrol in there. Gotta grab the scale again. Because, yeah, it's like probably like a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go. It's probably like a 7 or 8. So let's put another 3 ounces of Floetrol in there. And everybody's like, why don't you use water? Because water Here's my thought, okay? Floetrol is made for paint, okay? It's made to make it flow better. And yes, I can put water on here, but water works against the pigments, and it's, I don't know. I guess I don't feel comfortable adding water anymore. I mean, I do add a little bit, like a misting of it for my swipes and stuff like that. But for a base thing, I feel more comfortable using Floetrol. And that's just personal opinion. It has nothing to do with anybody. It has nothing to do with anything. It is just my personal opinion. Let's see if we can get it right on the button again. There we go. Right on the button. Yay. Should go buy a lottery ticket. Heading to bed, have extra strong issues today with memories that haven't pestered me in a while. I'm so sorry, Tina. Virtual hug. I'm hugging you. I will see you in 2020. Love to you, Tina. Okay, let's do this again. You can kind of see how it starts off swirly. Not squirrely, that's me. The paint is swirly. And it is a little bit lighter, and I'm okay with that. That just means that that the pigment is a little bit better dispersed. So, swirly, swirly, swirly. Now let's see where we're at for consistency. There, now we're closer to a 5. I like that better. Okay, we're going to give it a good stir some more here. My dad ran his old iPhone over with the black hole, and it survived. Yeah, I don't have a screen protector or a case on my phone yet, just because I haven't found one that I liked. And I found a less expensive one, and I'm like, ooh, I could probably just do resin on the back of that. That would look kind of cool. But I'm not that good at resin yet, so I don't want to buy a, $20 or $30 case and then ruin it. So I need a few more lessons from Elisa and Doris. I could do, what I could do is do an acrylic pour on the back and then just seal it. Because I think it's carbon fiber, so it would, if I primed it, it would stick. Okay, I don't have any chunks in there. I'm going to test the ribbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect. I do it at about a trace of 5, and when I say that, y'all know. And if you don't know, I count to 5, and that's how the, oh, my step stool decided to do something funky. Okay, down we go. Pardon me in the crackle, but I had to get a new bottle. And my garbage is getting full in the studio again. I don't know when they're going to come pick up our garbage. They were supposed to come pick it up today, and it's been like a week and a half since we've had our garbage picked up. So the thing is like overflowing, and I talked to my apartment manager today, and I'm like, when are they going to pick up garbage? She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, that garbage is like overflowing. He had the first iPhone. He just upgraded it to the newest one this past spring. Oh, wow. I don't like iPhones, but that's just me. And me having to learn a whole new system. I've always had Android phones. I just got my first smartphone like 5 years ago. So, yeah. I mean, I had an LG chocolate, but that wasn't really a smartphone. Okay, let's scrape this out a little bit. No, I'm not a natural. They turned out okay. They weren't exactly what I was going for, so maybe I'm just being particular because they weren't exactly what I was going for. It does help that I have the right ingredients now, though. And on Thursday when I go run my errands, I'll stop and get another bottle of the casting of the casting crack. Isn't that what we were calling it, Elisa? Because I couldn't say it. It just didn't want to come out the right way. So I'm scraping out this container here because there's still a good chunk of paint in here. Not chunky paint, but chunk of paint. Did anybody catch Rafi and Clea's New Year's Live? Those two amaze me. I love them. It's like if they ever came to Minnesota, I'd be like first in line to go hang out with them. That'd be awesome. It's like I want to go to Vid Summit, but I won't be able to go next year because I need to focus on getting the Haven started. You know, maybe I can talk a few of them fancy YouTube people to come up here, and because a lot of them come from overseas. I know Nick and Dee Nimmin both live in Taiwan. I think it's Taiwan. But on Dee Nimmin's stories, he was talking about having to purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, and I almost died. I'm like, dude, you know what Lake Minnetonka is? What? So I commented, I'm like, really? To get the community channel, all I have to do is go jump in Lake Minnetonka? I said, well, I'm only about 15 miles from it. I said, but do you know of any good ice augers? Because it's frozen solid. He thought that was funny. He could figure out a Samsung. Samsungs are easy. Oh my gosh. If he just figured out how to do that, we're in trouble. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this bottle, because there's going to be a lot of bubbles, I'm going to take my hammer and pop this lid, because I put the lid on because if I drop this, a little bit it's going to come out of here, but that way the air can still come out. But if I were to leave this lid off, a whole big glug would come out. So I'm just going to tap the bottom of this and encourage the bubbles to come to the top. Yeah, there's a Android 10 version that someone I know that has the same phone as I do got to have it, and I haven't gotten mine yet. And I think it's because he's on Verizon and I'm on Sprint. So I'm not very happy about that. Yeah, you need an auger. That's why I was asking Dee if he knew of a good ice auger. If he knew where Lake Minnetonka was, maybe he knew about ice fishing. It was funny. I laughed so hard when he actually replied to me. He was like, no, there are places like like Taiwan, where we don't need ice augers. I don't really recall any of the good ones. I was just like, damn. He's a good guy, though. And he was helping me get with all the Streamlabs problems and all this stuff. And he's, you know, I told him I was checking out StreamYard, and he's like, that's a great program. And he's probably the reason why I'm using it. But he's just a really personable guy, you know. He's truly here to help people. So no, I don't want an iPhone, because that means I have to like go to like an iPad and then a Mac computer, and no, because they don't like to if you know, if they ever made it so Android and Apple or Windows and Apple or any of that could talk to each other without having to translate in between, and that's just more work. I love my Samsung Note 10 Plus. I love that phone. I mean, when Doris was on the phone with me the other day, I was making notes. My friend Lisa, who came to my birthday party, she called ahead and said, if everybody wants to order me this. So I just popped out while I'm on the phone with her, I popped out my S Pen and started writing on my phone what she wanted for an order, popped the pen back in, and it saved it, and I had it all ready to go. I love that. I'm at work. I'm listening to a podcast. They say something I need to remember. I pop my S Pen out, write it down, pop it back in. It saves it. It's the most awesome thing ever, and I will never give it up. So now I got to write on this. Actually, no, I don't, because I can't find my Sharpie. Surprise! I can't find my Sharpie. Okay, so first pour of the evening is going to be in the smaller containers, because I have one more bigger container that we're going to pour in, and it's going to be epic. So I kind of picked out these colors just because it's New Year's Eve night, and these colors remind me of nighttime, especially, you know, celebrations with all those sparkly lights and everything. So what I have here is Persian blue, or Prussian, P-R-U-S-S-I-N, Prussian, whatever, blue, dark blue, Decalogue 24 karat gold. I have Master's Touch violet. I have metallic red, phthalo blue, which is, there's not very much left. I need to get more of that too. This is the Arteza Pearl Royal Purple. This is the Ultramarine Blue that we just mixed up, and the Arteza Pearl Chartreuse. And then I put some black back here too. And then this is Artist Loft Fluid, this guy. Yes, you'll give it. No, I won't give it up. My Android phone that I had, my piece of crap phone that I hated, because I hated it from the day I bought it, but I got it for $30 and it lasted me 4 years. My other phone, my HTC One M8, I still use on a daily basis to take pictures with, to record some video, B-roll, and I love that phone. It still works. It's just I couldn't afford Sprint at the time. I was homeless and I needed something cheap. So that's why I went with a $30 phone and a $20 plan. So I know you people love your iPhones, and I respect that. You guys can keep them, because I don't want one. But in this cup is the Flow Acrylic, two parts Flow Acrylic to 1 part. I'm going to knock those over. I don't want to do that. To 1 part Dutch Boy Forever interior 100% acrylic enamel in ultra white. Let's see. Is that going to focus? I took the autofocus off, so probably not. Ultra white. Okay. Yes, Blair sent me chartreuse and she said, now Elisa can be happy. I love these colors though from the eye candy. I love these colors. I was so impressed with that. I was like, whoa, whoa. The eye candy, in my humble opinion, the eye candy colors put Stone Coat's powdered micas kind of to shame. I'm just saying. That's it. I haven't used all of them. I've only used some of them. So I can't, you know, be 100% on that. But the ones that I've used, yeah, these are way much better. So I mixed 2 parts flow acrylic to 1 part of the satin enamel. And then I added 2 parts Floetrol to the 1 part paint mix. And that is what is in this green cup. I had to bring out different colored cups. I have green, pink, and orange. So that way I can keep track of what's in what cup. So yeah, they're kind of generic. I mean, don't get me wrong, the interference ones, those are going to be stunning. Okay? Those are stunning. But the other micas, I haven't really found one that, I mean, I guess I've been working with micas for so long because I put micas in my soap to color the soap and give the soap some sparkle, and you know, oxides and ochres and stuff like that to color my soap, because my soap was 100% natural. I used essential oils. Well, there was one side that was 100% natural, and then there was the other side that was, I always said it was 92% natural because I used fragrance oils in them, but otherwise it was all natural. And because you never knew what was going to happen with the colorants that they sold. You never knew what kind of color you were going to get. And I didn't want to waste time, you know, coloring soap purple and then have it turn out orange and it's a blueberry soap, you know, or something like that. So I think someone pumped them with sugar before dropping them off. Oh, geez. Uh-oh, Lisa needs to be sleeping. Do you have to work tomorrow? Are you being naughty? I'll start pouring and I'll put you right to sleep, because that's apparently what happens to Blair, is I put her to sleep. So who is it that was saying I need to do the ASMR or whatever that because my voice is so relaxing. I'm like, you know, I don't know about that. I think y'all are a little crazy. Anyway, so this is what our color themes is going to be for tonight. Because I think we might add another color too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for our first pour, I got champagne glasses. The champagne. Bath bombs can be very hydrating. Just get ones without the Epsom salts. Epsom salts actually can be very drying to your skin. I know it sounds really crazy, but it can be. Stick to ones that are sea salt and baking soda and no borax. So these are just plastic. Got them from the dollar store. I'm like, how cool would it be to do a kiss pour with champagne glasses on New Year's Eve? Because that's what you're supposed to do when you're not alone in your apartment. You're supposed to have champagne with your loved one and then kiss at New Year's, you know, at New Year's to bring in the New Year's. But I don't have anybody here with me. So he's 1,500 miles away. So we're going to do a kiss pour with these. And they're small, so we're going to have to kind of be, I'm thinking we're going to do probably 5 colors plus white. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm too hyper for that crap. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. It's almost 10 o'clock. I can swear if I want to. I won't say the F-bomb, though. Well, unless I spill a lot of paint or hurt myself. So what colors? I'm thinking champagne. We have to do chartreuse. And these are metallic, so I don't want to do, maybe I do want to do all metallic. Well, we're going to do the Persian blue, or Prussian blue, and the 24 karat gold. And then the ultramarine blue, but we need some other colors in here. Maybe we need to do this red. What do you think? Cheers with my chocolate Santa. Aw, puppy kisses are the best kisses. Okay, so what do you think of these for the kiss pour? We'll put a little white in there, a little red in each one, a little of this, the dark blue. I'm thinking maybe we should put the violet in here instead of this blue. Oh, that's right. You guys, some people have fireworks. We don't have fireworks. It's too blooming cold. Although this New Year's, it's actually very warm. So I'm thinking we're going to go with this. And we're going to see how well I can do a kiss pour because I'm not very good at them. But I thought it would be a good idea to at least try. At least do my best. So let's put just a little bit of white in here. We're just going to put a little tiny bit. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. You think we should go with the purple? I'm thinking I should go with the purple too. We'll swap out that blue because we already have a blue. So let's go with the, we'll go kind of keep it dark. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit of red. Okay. This is hard to tell how much paint is in there because they're angled. So then we'll do the blue. Oops, I need to give this a roll. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that you can do in warmer climates, or at least the ones that you don't get snow. Although I have an old friend of mine, Pat, and I went and shot out fireworks, and they called the cops on us because they thought there was a down power line. It was hilarious. Because he's like, get rid of your beer, get rid of your beer. I'm like, what, dude? I'm not drinking and driving. I'm just out. I'm out here outside the apartment building with a beer. There's nothing illegal about that. You can get drunk in public. I'm like, wait, you go to a bar and get drunk in public? What the hell are you talking about? Like, dude, you're paranoid. You have them at Halloween? Fireworks at Halloween? I don't remember there being fireworks in Denver on New Year's. Then again, I didn't live there very long. Although I was there for 2 New Years. Okay, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put a layer of white. And try and actually get it in the cup, not all over my hand. Okay, that's okay. A little splatter on the, that works too. Let's go with some purple. This is the violet, and I love this color. Absolutely love this color. Okay, and I think we are going to bring in that ultramarine blue. just to put something between the chartreuse and the purple. And then we'll do another layer of white. And then we should be good. Trying to keep them kind of same. Oops. Let's do that one there. There. I had paint on my finger. Okay. And then we'll do the chartreuse. Happy New Year, Doris. Sweet slumber, my friend. See you next year. Bah, ha, 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 ha. Okay. I'm going to need more of this paint because I really like this color. Unfortunately, you can only buy it online, which is fine. Travis is going to love me at the end of the month next month because he's going to have an Amazon check. Okay, so let's do a little bit of blue, this darker blue, to make this chartreuse pop. Just a little bit. There we go. That'll make that pop. Of course, this is a kiss pour, so we never know what's going to happen. Ooh, don't knock over the paint, Tish. Okay, let's move these out of the way. These don't have the lids on them, so, well, they're kind of on. And let's move this out of the way too. Okay. We're going to do white on the top. Should be Tish's ASMR party. You guys are nuts. Oh, bother. Okay, so we'll do the white across the top. Like that. Get that out of the way. Move these over here. And then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a puddle with this. This is just the same pouring medium that I used earlier today with Doris on the live with me. The 1 part Floetrol to 1 part Artist Lifeline Acrylic. Your nephews wake up at 5:30 a.m. See, I was fortunate. My daughter, Ariana, she would get up, but she would just go turn on the TV and sit quietly until everybody else got up. Clarice would sleep in till noon if I'd let her. So I was fortunate that way. Okay, so this is just a 11 by 14 canvas, and that's why I want to put a little bit of a puddle, because I don't think that's going to be enough paint. We're going to try and pour into this puddle to give it some movement. Okay, I'm going to cover that one back up because we're going to probably put this as part of the puddle on the other pour. And then we're going to kind of just move the paint around. I'll torch it real quick. But I want to put some of the other white in as a puddle too, just so we can kind of get that cloud effect. This is more just for movement. But I want to torch this because this has bubbles. I can see them. like my flamethrower, Elisa. Came all the way from Colorado. Okay. You guys are probably going to think I'm crazy, but there is a reason why I'm doing it this way. Because I am crazy. I'm crazy cool. All right, we got to save a little bit of that for the next pour. So, all right, I'm going to have a drink of juice. Moving my chair back, going to stand up. We were talking about this the other day. Some friends of mine from work. You spend your whole life, you know, your whole little kid life fighting naps, and now we fight to have one. You know, it's like we should have naps after lunch every day. You get a half hour for lunch and a half hour nap. I was one of those kids that slept in too, so there's snow outside. That's why there hasn't been an epic fire. Okay. Kiss them. Pour them. Okay, they're not kissing each other. They're kind of running down the side of the other cup. Okay. We're just going to let it go then. This is the best kiss pour ever. The cups are ridiculous. Okay. All right, let's move this kind of more towards the center here. That kind of well, oops. I'm just trying to set it down and it's sticking to me. Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? I'm just going to kind of spread this out over here. Because we're going to take the other cup and we're going to go like this. There. Because that center was all kinds of messed up. And I don't even know if we can. Cups look kind of cool though. That's kind of cool. They didn't want to stay. They didn't want to kiss each other. I think I got the brother and sister cup. Yeah, there's cells coming out of the cup. I know, it's amazing. Look at these cells already. It's just like, okay. Got my flamethrower. All right, put that off to the side. We're gonna grab a pair of gloves. I know, don't judge me. I already got paint on my hands, but this is gonna be a little messy. And actually, we're gonna move this white back here so it doesn't get paint in it. Well, the blue, actually, I don't know if you can see it that well. I'll bring it up before I tip it. The purple is actually really strong. There's a lot of purple in there. And the gold is like, hello, I'm here. Let me come out. So we're going to tip it and see what we get. We're just going to start kind of by rolling it. And we're going to see where we're at. Okay. I like that. So let's go this way a little bit. And we're going to kind of bring it back. We're going to kind of bring it this way and then down. Bring it back. And then I want to kind of keep this red. There we go. Then kind of bring it down around this way. Let's bring this. Okay. Yep, I like that. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. There we go. Oh, there's some cool skins too. Not really loving this corner right here. Let's see. If I can bring in. There, I like that better. All right, let's wipe off the drippies. Whoop. All right. Let's take off these cheapy gloves. And it never fails. I get paint on my wrist. Never fails. All right. Put that in my overflowing garbage bag. Oh, there we go. We got it squished down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to torch this. First, I'm going to wipe off my wrist. Well, Mr. Desert Man. I guess I got to go on really late for you to come to my lives. And actually, we're going to start doing a late night pour. I don't know what night, though. So I'm rearranging my live schedule. It's not going to be 6:30 every night kind of thing, just because I have to work on Friday mornings, and Thursday night gets kind of late. So, but anyways, I am grateful to see you, Mr. Desert Man Chris. I have been watching your videos. I haven't been commenting on them, though, because I've been busy mixing paint, so I just bring it up on my computer and watch as I'm mixing paint. And pretty epic stuff, dude. Pretty epic stuff. All right, so let's torch this. And I wish you guys could see the layers of metallic in this. I'm hoping it'll show up at least a little bit. Give it one good swipe-a-rooney. All right. We still have another pour, so don't go away. I'm not going to pour over this. Are you kidding me? This is epic. This is for a kiss pour. It actually turned out pretty good. Oh, it's okay. I forgive you, Chris. You have family. You have a life. Unlike me, I'm pretty humble and stay at home. And I am going out for dinner with my daughter tomorrow night. And there will be no live tomorrow night. No live tomorrow, period. Because I'm going to spend the day focusing on me and getting my stuff figured out. So let's give you guys a close-up of this. I am so excited, you guys. Now, I got to hang on to it with both hands. That's why I put gloves on, because that way I can grab better. I don't have paint all over my hands. Okay, I'm sorry about this light, but I've been working on lighting, and it's just no matter where I put that thing. It's just, yeah. Okay, so that's looking like a cobalt blue, but that's actually like the Persian blue mixing with the white. And look at that. It's gold lacing, I'm thinking, is what I'm going to call that. And that red is just spectacular red. And it's metallic too, guys. Metallic red. And there's just like this spattering of cells and a few freckles, because you got to have a few freckles. I love the freckles. I embrace them. Some people don't like them. That's not really poor art. You've got a bunch of paint spots in it. No, it's called freckles. And I have freckles, and therefore my paintings will have freckles. But look at, okay. You see that? Oh my ever-loving God. It's like space dust. It's so cool. I was a little bit leery because it was not coming out of the cups, and I was like, it's not going to work. Why is it got to be like this? So there's so much to mention in this. It's just so cool. I am so excited. And I don't know if you can you see? Yeah, you can see that gold that's on the other side of the white there. It's just barely laying over the blue. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. I'm glad I did that swipe at the end. All right. So there is pour number 1. I gotta go make some room. Need to put money outside. Why do you put space pants? SpongeBob space pants. Now there'd be an epic tale. Okay. Move this painting out of the way. I put that right there. Okay, this guy can get moved. Okay, there's a good spot for it. Okay, we're going to do the other painting right on top of this because we're going to use similar colors, but we're going to use a lot more paint. A lot. We're probably going to use a little bit of that other green too that I have. Uh-oh, I see a bloob. Hang on. Where's my stick? Where'd it go? I saw a bloob. Hang on. Hang on. I don't want to drop it. I saw a bloob. There he is. I just put my finger in paint. That's always wonderful. Okay. I don't know what that is. But he wanted to sink back down, and I can't find my tweezers. I keep forgetting to buy new ones when I go to the dollar store. Because who wants to buy real nice tweezers when you're just going to get them all full of paint? All right. So one last look, guys. There we go. Without the glare. Oh, man. I can't wait to take pictures. This one I will post to Instagram because this is epic. I wish I would have done a bigger canvas now. Okay. Anywho, I have a bigger canvas because we're going to do a bigger pour. I don't know what I'm going to do with these cups. There's still a little bit of paint in there. Let's stand them up here for a minute. What? What? Okay, I missed it. SNL. I remember that kind of, maybe a little bit. Okay. Before the ball drops, space pants. Okay, seriously, you guys, stop trying to shut things down before you even start. I know. Because you bring it back in at 12. Why do you put, okay, 12:01, it's supposed to bring more money in the new year. Well, so if I put $5 out on my balcony and it doesn't blow away, I'm supposed to bring it back in? Okay. So if I leave the money outside until I go to work, I'll get even more? You guys have some weird traditions. Hello, Tammy. Happy New Year. Well, I will because the minimum wage is going up. Oh, I make more than minimum wage. And I work for a company that probably wouldn't give me a raise anyways. Only 2 more years left at Life Fitness, and then I can say hasta la vista. Okay, let's spread this out. I just like playing in the drips. I don't know why. Okay, so this is what I did that last pour with, was 2 champagne glasses. I attempted to do a kiss pour, and if you missed it, after the live tonight, you'll have to watch it tomorrow and just, you know, bask in the craziness that is Tish. So I'm going to go put these on this back table. Okay. And I promise sometime in January 2020, I will give you a studio tour. Sometime. Okay, so I'm going to bring in another color here. This is a green. that I think will go good with the rest of the colors that we have. And like a little pop of color. I think this will be the right consistency. I don't know. Let's check it out. Okay, it's a little thin, but I can live with it. So we're going to do this in the other pour. What about this guy? There's a skin on top of there. I'll throw him up there. Okay, so we've got this kind of salmon color. This one's a little thin too, I think. Let's grab a stick and check it out. Yeah, this one's really thin. Really, really thin. There's a chunk right there too. This will be, have to wait till, I was going to say tomorrow, but I'm not doing a live tomorrow. This one has to wait until next year. Bahaha. We'll do a swipe with this one, because that'll be a good swipe color. Do some black and white and gray on top of it and swipe it. Yeah, that'll be cool. But I think this green will make some of this pop. Okay, so this is a mayo jar. I reuse my jars, and I'll wash this out and use it. This is like borderline too thin. It gives me a 3, so we'll see how it goes. Anywho, so when you gather in with your family or your friends for New Year's Eve, there's usually a lot of food. Half an hour for you. Yep, it's 10:30 here in Central Time. So the New York, what is it? Do they still do the big sparkly ball in New York Times Square? I don't even know. I haven't watched TV in like 10 years. I will send you a message at 6:30 and saying I'm not going live, honey. But here's a picture of my food. Okay, so when you gather together with friends, you usually have a lot of food. And one of my favorite desserts is a trifle. And this is a trifle bowl. Now this would probably be enough for me. I don't know what the rest of y'all will be having, but a trifle is basically cake, pudding, and fresh berries, chocolate chunks. You know, sometimes people put nuts in there. I'm not a nutty kind of person unless it's almonds. So this is what we're going to be pouring out of. And I have another, I couldn't find my measuring tape. So I'm guessing this is about 18 by 24, 18 by 20, something like that. 16 by, maybe it is a 16 by 20. I think it's bigger than a 16 by 20. Maybe not. I don't know. I found it stuck behind my wall. That's why it's dirty. And it's got a few little prints on it and whatever. But we're going to use it because it needs to go away before the new year. Nuts are good. Nuts are good, except for walnuts, hazelnuts, and macadamia nuts. Because walnuts, there's something about walnuts that make my tongue tingle, and I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to have to clear off a clean spot here. Let's kind of swipe this over. There we go. There. Now we got kind of a clean spot. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of everything, and we're just going to kind of layer it in there. We're going to do kind of a sandwich pour kind of thing, I think. And the top layer, this little layer that we're going to do here is going to be the 1-to-1. And then on the bottom, so we get the cloud effect, we're going to use the other white. So we're going to start in with this. We're just going to kind of do this. There we go. And I think we're going to need, okay, so this is a metallic, this is a plain. Need a metallic. Let's do the purple pearl. And a black, and a metallic, and a phthalo blue, and a metallic. Actually, we need to do let's see. I haven't done copper in so long. I want to do copper. Let's do this worn penny. So we're going to do that, and then the violet. Actually, let's put the violet over there. We'll put this green right next to the copper, and the blue and the chartreuse. So we're going to have the greens kind of on the top. Actually, let's move the chartreuse in the middle. Let's do the black. No. I've made real icing flowers for the flowers on the top. I made little daisies. Or you can do fondant flowers. That looks really cute too. Okay. Let's see. We're kind of going to just kind of woogle it on the top. So I got violet, red, metallic, that navy blue, the pearl, royal purple, black, 24 karat gold, phthalo blue, worn penny, this custom green that's probably going to sink, but we'll try it anyway. I want to find a different place to put this chartreuse, so it's towards the top. Maybe we'll put the chartreuse in first. No, because, well, we're just going to go for it. We'll put it in first. Oh, yum. You guys are making me hungry. Okay, so we're just going to kind of, there we go. Oh, I was going to put, okay. I was going to put silicone in here, but since I forgot, we're going to do it this way. I'm going to spray some on the towel. And we're going to wipe the edge of the bowl very carefully. Getting white paint all over it. That's funny. Either that or the silicone spray is eating away at the plastic. And then we're going to have chunks of plastic in here, which is, you know, always fun. But we're going to go with it. Actually, I think that is that eating away at the plastic. Okie dokie then. Well, now we know. Okay, I'm glad I didn't spray it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Uh-oh. What do you mean I never listen? That's why we need to have a bring Jason to the States fund. Okay, we're gonna do a swirly gig. There we go. Check. Another swirly gig. Wow, there's gonna be a lot of red in that one. But it'll probably, you know what? I put a lot of red in there and there's probably not gonna show up, but it's okay. Oh, you guys want to shock me now? Thanks. I feel the love. Okay. We're gonna, you know what? I just realized it's not, we have another hour and 20 minutes. These are going faster than I thought they were gonna, because we only had to mix the one color. So I think we're gonna try and do a galaxy pour again, because you know what? I really love those. We might have to mix some more paint. I don't know. Yes, you used to ding that bell all the time. Guys, I try to read the chat as much as I can, but I'm limited as to, you know, I have to look here and then I have to look up there because that's where my chat's at. You know what? We don't have a yellow in here. Oh yeah, we do. We have a chartreuse. That's close enough. I never had America Online Instant Messenger. Jason and I can't even tell you how many hours we spent on Yahoo Chat. In fact, that's how I learned how to type so well. I couldn't type for crap in high school. Oh, we got a gunky. Let's get rid of that gunky. There we go. You know what we need to do? We need to bring in some metallic white. Iridescent white. We're going to put that between the green and the blue. Okay. I think we need to bring in 2 more colors. because this is just plain blue, so we need to do a metallic and then one more plain color. So let's bring in this metallic purple, the dark purple. Oh, Blair, did you know teachers don't have sex lives? Well, there are a few that you wish they did, and you were, part of that. I had a crush on one of my teachers, but far too young. Far, far too young. All right, what's this? Is this metallic or is this regular? Hang on. I might bring this red in. Oh, that's that metallic red. We'll bring that one in next. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, this is that crimson red. Let's bring that in. This is really pretty. So let's do just a layer of that. And you know what? We're going to do a layer of the gold, and then we're going to call it good. I was going to bring in that metallic red, but I have another project for that. I have another project for this red too, but the tube's bigger, so. All right, some more gold. Oh, strange. We had some strange people teaching us when we were kids. But then I had some really cool teachers too. So let's put a little bit of black on top of here, just a little bit. Just to kind of give it some contrast. There we go. Then we're going to take the rest of this white. We're going to pour it on top. There's my Discord. All right. I'm going to take a side view of this picture. Hold on. Wonder if there, see if there's another side that's cool. This is really cool too. Oops. Oh, blooming thing. Okay. There we go. Okay. Take some pictures. Okay, I'll show you. Hang on. I'll show you the picture. I'll post it on Instagram too, but I don't know if you'll see it, but there's the picture of the side. Here's one picture. Oops. There's the other picture. Come on, work with me. Here we go. There's the other picture. Oh, the other side. I still say they need to have a women's version of Hooters. Call it Buffy's or something. I don't know. All right. First, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. I tried to get it out of the way right away, but I don't think it's going to work. So, we're going to, no, I don't want to put it away. I just want it out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Well, there's already cells popping up. Are you seeing this? This is amazing. Okay, white's going to go over here. Okay, we're going to put this plastic destroyer up here. Put the thing out of the way, the torch out of the way. We can put these on the edges where they belong. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm glad there's a bracer bar on this one. Oh, and there's a handle on the bottom. Okay. Oh, Cynthia, you like my little comment? Hello, Carol. Okay, I gotta move this. Oh, wait, maybe I can do it. I think I won't hit the camera. If I hit the camera, I'm sorry. Flip. Okay. There we go. I did it. That was an epic flip, guys. Lord have mercy. I hope that's enough paint. You know what? We're gonna, where'd that other paint go? There's not very much left in here. Actually, we'll wait till, we'll just kind of tip this one and this one because there's not very much paint in either one. So we'll tip this one over, let that one drain into that one for now. Okay, I need a drink of coffee. Oh, Carol's in Australia. Awesome. What area of Australia are you in, Carol? Not being a creeper, just curious. I'm in the States. I'm in the middle of the state of the United States, North America. I'm like literally the middle of North America. Well, not quite literally, southern middle. Are we talking about Chippendales dancers? So that's not ready yet. Melbourne. Okay. I kind of know what that's at. I need to work. Okay, when I went to high school, I moved several times in high school, and I never got to take world history or world geography. It was always American history and American geography and, you know, state capitals and landmarks and blah, 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 and national parks and all that stuff. So I have a hard time as an adult picturing where things are at. I mean, I know the major continents and stuff like that because that's on a globe and whatever, but but I have a hard time remembering where like Sydney is and Melbourne. I know there's South Australia and there's New Zealand and there's, all I know basics, super basics. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize that England was an island until I was like 19. So I've known for a while, but I didn't know right away. All right. I'm going to move this just a little bit off to the side here. It's got a handle, but I can't really trust it to not break. It's already plastic melted. Okay, we're going to go and go. Whoa. I'm going to tip it already. I think we have enough paint on here. All right. Well, that kind of turned out cool. Check out that bowl. And actually, I'm going to take the stick here just because I think if I do this right. Yeah, we're going to dump this part off anyways. Okay, so let's put this on the back table. Oh, those fires were devastating. The most thing, I realized people's homes were destroyed, and from what I understand, not a lot of lives were lost as far as human lives, but the poor koalas. I saw this soot-covered koala that my heart broke because they don't have anywhere to run off to. No one tells them to evacuate, and my heart just broke. Okay, guys, I don't know which way I want to go with this. There's so much coolness going on in here. But I am going to put gloves on because my hands are covered in paint, but this will help me not be an extra 5 layers of paint on my hands. Okay. I only need 2. I only got 2 hands. Why are you giving me 3? Yes, definitely tough times ahead, Carol. my heart is with you and family and friends and all of you in Australia that are, and they're just everywhere. I am so grateful that I live here. I mean, we've had grass fires here in Minnesota, which ended up burning people's crops and their farms, and cows got hurt, and because you have dairy farmers that have 200, 300, 500 head of cattle. They can't get them out fast enough. So it's just so devastating. Okay, so I don't like how straight those lines are. I do like this down here, but I don't like this here. So we're going to go to this corner first. Because the paint is pretty thick. Like, there's a lot of it. Okay, bring it back. Okay, let's go down here a little bit, walk it back and forth. I lost my red freckle. Kind of sad. Okay, hang on. I gotta grab the bar. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's bring it back. And I'm getting paint on my arm. That's always wonderful. Oh. All right, let's see where it paints at here. Right in the middle. Good. Whoops. Hit my other shelf. Let's bring this down to this corner. There we go. Let's get these cells more combobulated. There we go. I set this down for a minute. My arm feels like it's going to fall off. And change out my gloves. I'm getting paint all over the floor. Which is okay because I'm wearing my slipper socks and I'm okay with that. You cut me? Do I not bleed paint? Okay. Let's see. I like this. Not a big fan of this. But I'm wondering if I try and move this down a little bit, because I really don't like this. That's kind of, I don't know. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. I need to sit down and look at it. I need to inspect it. Yes, I bleed a lot of paint. Torch it again? Okay. I love these cells. I love I don't care if they're circular or irregular. I love these. I don't want to get rid of those guys. And it's just, now that I'm sitting here watching it, there's even more cells coming up here. So I'm just looking at composition though. And there's lacing over here. I don't even know what to call this. It's like shadow cells. I think I am going to tip it that way just a, no, because I like this and I don't want to lose that. Maybe if I turn it the other way. Let me turn it the other way. Let's get some swipey, let's swipe off the drippies and turn it the other way and see if I like it better that way. Okay, I only need one glove because I have the other one over here. Oh, come on. They're all stuck together at the bottom of the box. These are Costco gloves, so these are even cheaper than the ones that I have. And these are larges, so they're like they're like a size too big for my hand. So, anywho, up, and don't drop it, Tish. There we go. Get the corners. So get the corner over there. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where this, oh, that's the chartreuse. I was like, where is this yellow coming from? And I'm like, oh yeah, hey, we put chartreuse in there. Okay. You know, it's a good thing I was a server for as many years as I was. Okay, I like that better. Let's just tip it this way just a little bit. Okay, where's my paint? Move the paint up this way. Then we're going to bring it down. Not bringing it down far, just a little bit. Because I want to open up that center a little bit. lose the chartreuse cells. I like those. And I like the fact that it's kind of wriggly. Reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right. Now, somehow, get the edges here. There we go. Okay. Hello, Anne. We're going to be doing one more pour after this. We've already done 2. This is number 2. If you get a moment tomorrow or later tonight, you can check out the replay. Because we did champagne glasses. Okay, now, the more I look at this, it's really crazy busy, but I like it. I love, 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 love these cells. Oh my goodness gracious. And I apologize for the light. I think I need to go with a thicker cloth cover to diffuse the light better. Or figure out some other way to do it. So there, this is a bigger canvas, so I can't get real close. But I can bring it up and show you certain parts. So, this is probably one of my favorite parts, is these cells right here. You see the multi-layers? And that do you see the shadow cells? They're like cells that are right behind the white, but the white's not letting it through, and I don't know. And these are pretty awesome. That's that ribbon that I poured on there at the last minute. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Oh, you go back where you belong. Okay, so we're gonna set this down. I'm gonna run my hand across the bottom again. There we go. Now I gotta find a place to put this. Oh, my glove just broke. Oh, dude. Okay. You know, I never thought I would know what it felt like to take a condom off, but now I kind of do. Because that one was all full of paint, and it's like, ew. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm trying to find some open space here. Oh, this is a wicked cool skin. That's okay. Let's take these cups off of here so we can put that painting on here. All right, well, if that wants to come off, skin and all, so we'll just let it go. All right. So, I'm going to put this guy to bed. I like how these are kind of just like there's a swirl right there that you just don't see yet. And these are all multi-layered, and that green is just popping, and the chartreuse down here, and there's a little bit of chartreuse in here, and oh, it's just, yeah. I knew this was going to be a pretty cool painting. And I like how it just kind of flows that way. It's like the fork in the road. I mean, people may say that I don't have the best composition to my paintings, but it has to have a flow to it. It's like they came down and this is flowing here. You know, 2 rivers join and it's into a lake or an ocean. I get a lot of my inspiration from nature, so. Haha, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I got you back. Oh, wait, that was Doris, because she always talks about sperm. Okay. Let's bring this over to the drying rack. And we're going to do one more. I don't have a canvas ready, so I got to grab one and get one ready. But okay. Oh. You know what I haven't done in a while? Let me see. Do I have space for it though? Yeah, I have a little bit of space. I haven't done this in a while, and these are really cool. So let's do a little bit of dipping. Gardening with rubber. See, I can't use latex gloves because I'm allergic. Let's see. Let's put this one here. Give it a smooge. All right, let's give it a turn. Ah, sad day. Okay, cup fell. Let's get this. There we go. All right, let's give this a shake. I'll show you in a minute. Planting seeds, some more control. See, it's so interesting to me that we're in the depth of winter here in Minnesota. And I mean, we just got like a half a foot of snow and freezing rain and all of that. And you are out in your gardens planting seeds. It's like, I think I need to have a summer, or what would you call it? A winter house in Australia and a summer house in the States. That way I can always be warm. Okay, so that's the dip paper. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to use them to make cards and stuff. So this will be like the background to something cool. I haven't decided yet, but you can, I don't know if you can you pick up on the metallics on there? So I just have to go, I have to get a blade that'll cut it. Because the cheesy little silhouette blades that they send just don't cut it. Like literally, don't cut it. Okay. That's not going to sit there. Oh yeah, well. Okay. Let's put it right there. Just like that. We can do one more. I think what we're going to do. Yep. Yep. Okay. So Oh, dude. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. $26. You're gone Celsius. So we're 26 degrees Fahrenheit. I've been trying ever since I started dating a Canadian. I've been trying to figure out how to calculate Celsius in my head quickly, and I can't do it. I have yet to find the cheat sheet for it. Okay, so we're going to let this dry. It's been a while since I've done these. I have stacks upon stacks of these. And I just thought they'd look cool, like to cut them out, like with the silhouette, and then put them on a black background. You know, have a word cut out, like thank you, or that's 2 words, but like thanks or happy birthday or love or something like that, cut out in this painting, and then have it attached to a background or a metallic background or some kind of, you know, so it's just unique and unusual. So let's put this over here. And then use the scrap pieces for like for mixed media art. So these skins still might be cool too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna do one more pour. And this one we're gonna do on a 11 by 14 canvas. I don't have the canvas ready, so I gotta grab one here. $78. Okay. I just know 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. That one sticks in my head. Because Jason always talks about Celsius. Oh, it's 3 degrees Celsius here. I'm like, dude, I show you my temperature in Celsius just so you can learn Fahrenheit. You need to start doing the conversions for me. Because on my phone, I can convert it. I can show them the temperature in Celsius just by clicking a button. And I've never been very good at math. I'm an artist, damn it, not an accountant. So let me get these little guys in here. I don't want to go in. So I'm going to have to bring out, this is the best purchase at the dollar store I think I've ever made. It's a dollar store mallet, just a rubber mallet. I think it's like maybe a pound. And I drilled a little hole on the end. And now it hangs on my little rack. And I use this thing at least twice a day. Sorry about the pounding. The funny thing is I can convert grams to ounces easier than I can Celsius to Fahrenheit. Because it's 28 grams to an ounce for weight. You know, on average. Obviously, something that's a little bit more dense, it's like 28.3 grams is an ounce. But 28 is close enough. So, all right, so I have an 11 by 14 canvas. I'm going to put him off to the side. Not putting him to bed just yet. Couldn't imagine being that cold. I think we're about the same as you, Elisa. I don't know. Curiosity. Let's see. We are 12 degrees. We are 12 degrees Celsius, which are 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 12 Celsius. So, welcome to Minnesota. I'm flipping that back to Fahrenheit before I forget. That way I don't wake up in the morning and go, what? It's negative 24? What happened? I like things right between 70 and 80. That's perfect for me. Probably, Blair, probably a man came up with it, but hey, they came up with a lot of things. They came up with the bra. Need I say more? I don't, the thing is I don't mind the cold. It's just that it lasts forever. Like it never ends. It's the cold that never ends. Okay, I'm going to have to mix up some more white paint, so I'm going to have to do that kind of off camera. I'm going to do that right here. I'll be right here. I don't have any room. I mean, this is all wet paint, and I don't want to set my scale in wet paint. So what we're going to do, because there is like nothing in there, we'll use that in the mix. Okay. So let me grab a pink cup, and we're going to do, let's see here. I know one of these has, I have a bottle that has white house paint in it. There it is. This is my Dutch Boy Satin Enamel. It's just house paint, and it's acrylic enamel. It's not latex. It's different. It's not the cheap stuff. This stuff is not cheap. And I actually thought about going into Sherwin-Williams and see if I could find something similar. So I will let you know about my adventures in Sherwin-Williams after I go there, because there's one right by my house here. Okay, so let's do, so we're going to end up doing 3 ounces of paint. So we're going to do 6 ounces of Floetrol. Okay. Oh, I've ended my streak. I'm at 6.2. Darn it. Okay. And then we're going to add 2 ounces of the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic. Oop, I bumped my mouse. Hopefully I didn't hit mute. You get used to it, Carol. You get used to the cold. The bitter cold, the negative, like 30, negative 40, negative 50, yeah, you never get used to that. But, between 10 below and 30 above, it's not too bad. You just got to learn how to dress in layers. Okay, so we're going to add 2 ounces of this paint. There we go. And then we're going to do and then we're going to do an ounce of the Dutch Boy Satin Enamel. Yeah, careful, don't get paint on the skin. You're so funny, Elisa. Yeah, the cold equals no allergies. Yep, I'm with you there. I actually would love to visit Australia. I have a friend that lives over there. Okay, so we're going to mix this up, and then we're going to add the other white to this, which isn't going to make, there was just a teeny tiny bit of the 1-to-1 mix. Let's see, where can I set that? There's just like maybe an ounce of the 1-to-1, so it might be off just a smidge, and I'm okay with that. But there is just a little bit left in this. So let's put this in there. Whoop. Almost dropped it. My hands are getting kind of discombobulated here. Okay, we're going to scrape this out. Okay, so we're going to mix this for a minute. Here we go. Well, I hadn't gotten paint on my shelf, but now I do. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here and mix this. Yep, we do that in Minnesota. When we had the polar vortex last February, I think it was. Northern Minnesota got to, I think I want to say, if I remember correctly, they got to -60 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah. You know, Californians say, oh, it's so hot you can fry an egg on the sidewalk. It's like, here, hold my beer while I go freeze an egg on the sidewalk. Or in the air. You crack it and it freezes in the air. Yeah. In summertime, though, it's beautiful if you don't get carried away by the mosquitoes. Okay, let's check and see if we have lumps. We're a nice smooth consistency. There are a few air bubbles, so we're going to tap this with the hammer. See, I use this thing all the time. Now, let's see if I can get it to show. I don't think so. But I can say I was bored, and so I stood here last night and mixed white paint and tapped the bottom and watched all the bubbles come up. I love the snow, except for when I have to clean off my car. Oh, hey, you know, I just remembered I need to go move my car after this live. They plowed my parking lot, and I had to go park in the street, and I can't be in the street after 2 a.m. I think it's 2 a.m. I hope it's 2 a.m. I just forgot to go move it out between the lives. Yep, there goes about 5 more. Okay, that's good enough for me. It's going to sit for a minute anyway. All right, I'm just going to give it a quick whirl, get some of those ones that are almost to the top. Yeah, there went a whole bunch more. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do? Just because I can. I'm going to take my Mrs. Chunky, because she's got a clean side. She's got a flat side. And we're going to scrape some of this paint over. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, there went some fireworks. That's so peculiar. Be interesting to see how that dries. Okay. That might be the train too. Because we have trains here. And I live about maybe 200 yards from a really major track. Since it's after dark, I've seen posts on Facebook of people taping a vibrator to a cup of resin to get the bubbles out. Oh, that's a creative use of that. Sorry, but mine, mine doesn't exist. I can see that. I can actually see that being a pertinent thing. You know what I might do after we're all done with this? I might put this in one of my cups just for shits and giggles. Oh boy, you're funny, Blair. Okay. Let's see. Let's do, we're doing a 11 by 14 canvas, so we don't need that big of a cup, but I don't have one that's like halfway between. So let's grab another pink cup here. And we're going to layer some of these colors. Okay, we're going to put white in first. And, whoops. Okay, so we're going to do blue and purple. And then the phthalo blue. And then a little bit of chartreuse. A little bit of this purple. And some lighter blue. Let's put the gold in here too. And then we'll do the white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need one more. Let's do a little bit of purple. That's okay that I have the two purples together. We have a lot of purple in this one. Thanks, Blair. Thank you, Elisa. Oh, I feel the love. I really do. Okay, so we're going to do this Persian blue or Prussian blue. Okay. put the lids on them just so I don't get them all messed up again. Just set them on top. Oh wait, yeah, we're going to do this blue. I think this is the last of my phthalo blue. I'm sad. Yeah, this is the last of my phthalo blue. I mixed up the last of it this morning. I'm a little sad. Okay, some white. The chartreuse. Actually, no, we're going to do this blue because I've got plenty of this blue and I love this blue. A little bit of blue. I don't have any magenta. I don't think. I don't have any mixed up. Oh wait, there's a little bit in here. We'll put that in there. We'll put that in between the two purples. Okay. And we'll put the gold in there. I'm not opening any packages from Blair, especially if they're bouncing across my kitchen floor. Okay, I might use the gold again too. 1, 2, and 3. Come on, purple. I know you're in there. Got more of this purple too, I think. I don't remember. All right. No more purple. This is the violet. I'll put a little bit of blue in there. Oh, nope. White first, then blue. Okay. Then the magenta. Oh, no. We're going to do the pearl. Oh, you guys kill me. Okay, so now I definitely have to do an after dark weekly thing because you guys are killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. Then we're going to do the magenta. And then we're going to do a little bit of the gold again. This is the last of this color. I'm sad because I actually kind of like this pink. I gotta be okay with it. Okay, we're gonna do this gold. Okay, maybe a little bit more. And then some white. Okay, and then the blue. And then the ultramarine blue. You guys do realize I'm still here, right? Oh, Jay, I love you. Hello, cats. Happy New Year. We're a little crazy. We're not drunk, though. At least I'm not. I've been drinking coffee. Been a good girl this year. All right. Let's take that off and put that there. And then we're going to do this white metallic, this iridescent white. Because I think it's pretty. Okay. Let's do a little bit more gold. Just a little bit. Because there's not very much left in here. Okay. And then the blue. Whoa, that's a lot of blue. I almost dropped that one too, so. And then we're going to do a little bit of purple. I'm going to wipe this guy off. Put the lid back on him. Got the lids on all these. Get them out of the way. Let's put the lid on the gold. Put a little bit of phthalo blue. Oh, jeez. Duncan. He's a college kid. All right, I want a little bit of this blue on here. And hopefully this time it'll work. I've been trying really hard to get one that I like. I mean, that I love. I like them all. Galaxy Pours. I've loved them all. But I liked them all, but I haven't loved one. So I'm hoping this is going to be the way to bring in the new year, because we are sitting at 11:49 p.m. Central Standard Time. There we go. A little bit more blue just because I can. Let's get the edge wiped off of here. I work with ink and resin, so temp pays a role. Does acrylic? Yeah. If it's too hot, it'll dry out real fast and you won't get, you get cracks in it and you get other issues when you're pouring it. You get little chunkies. Sometimes it dries out before you can spread it around a canvas. All right, a little bit of white through here. There we go. All right, let's bring on our canvas. We're going to put a little bit of white on our canvas. Well, and a little blue too, because I had some blue on my finger. All right, let me move my chair. Thankfully, there's already paint on that. I had paint on my chair the first day I had it, or the first week I had it. Oh, there's a little bit of blue in my cup too. Oh, ain't that fancy. Okay. So, well, hopefully that'll still give us the effect we want. I'm going to put this down, torch it out, and then let it sit for a minute. So this is where you'd have the problem with if it was too hot. If it was like really hot, like 80, 90 degrees. It's when you do a puddle like this, or a puddle, or or a base paint, like swipes, you'd have to work really fast because swipes are very liquid and they dry really fast. So let me get a drink of my juice here. Hang on, let me put my scale out of the way. I'm going to put my mouse back where it's supposed to be. There we go. Take my sip of juice and good night, Elisa. Happy New Year. See you next year, honey. Okay, sip of juice. Let's see what else is in the chat here. Yes, Blair, it's the new year on the East Coast, but I'm in Central Time and she's in Mountain Time, so she's an hour behind me. All right, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, taking a deep breath, and hopefully this will be a successful galaxy pour for 2020. Let's do this. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna get this paint to settle in the middle, maybe. It's already dripping off the edge. Wipe it off. Maybe it'll stop long enough for us to torch it. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay. Breathe. Okay, so let's go. This way. Bring it back. Okay. Let's go this way. I didn't get quite to the corner there, but I was starting to lose what I wanted to keep. So I'm going to kind of coax this off the edge a little bit and bring it back again. There we go. Okay. So let's do a little bit of white paint right here. Just to help it along. Because I don't want to lose all of that. But I do want it to go down. I'm going to take a little bit of this. There we go. Okay. Now let's bring it back. And then we're going to do the same thing in this corner, but we're going to plan this out a little bit better. So we're going to put a little bit of white here, just like this. Okay. Then I'm going to take my finger, and I'm going to lay in some blue in here. Actually, where'd that stick go? There it is. Happy New Year. for you in the Central Time Zone. Like me. Okay. All right. Let's move that out of the way. Now we should be able to tip it a little this way. I'm going to do a little bit of this right here. That should take care of that corner. And then we're going to see where it paints at. And then we're going to bring it oh, we're starting to lose that. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Let's bring that back. There we go. Kind of lost it a little bit, but there we go. We'll fix that in a minute. Let's get rid of some of these drippies. All right. There. That one corner was just kind of bothering me. All right, let's torch this. Thanks for joining us, Carol. Happy New Year. Oh. Sure, the one corner I've been trying to fix. Okay, not exactly the way I wanted it to be, but closer. And I forgot to put gloves on, so hold on a moment while I pull out some paper towels to wipe off my hands. I need to do this on a bigger I need to start making my canvases. I gotta get my wood shop cleaned up. My whole wood shop that's all of 4 feet wide by 10 feet long. Oh, it's okay. It's a start, right? Right. All right. Let's torch this. Yeah, I like this one. Definitely like this one. Okay. And that, my friends, is not my final attempt, but I do like this. I love the galaxy looking pores. I guess I've always been kind of a sci-fi nerd. I get into this argument with people of which is better, Star Wars or Star Trek, and I'm like, both. I don't know why you have to pick one over the other. They're both awesome movies, or a series of movies. I don't know why you have to be all segregated. And they're like, you can't be both. I'm like, why? I like white chocolate and dark chocolate. You know, it's the same thing, just a different flavor. Okay, bring it up for your close-up. I'm still not 100% sure how I like the ribbons in this. I'm hoping some bigger cells kind of push their way through. But here is your close-up. Try and get it. Okay, I'm going to get the light in there just so you can get a whole idea. And then I'll bring it up to the left corner. Oh, tipping. So you get the ribbon effect in this corner over here, and it's all just metallics and color and little cells and all kinds of cool stuff in there. So I'm still dripping off of this edge. I'm gonna have to wipe it off again. You can hear it thunk, thunk. There's the little space capsules. Okay, so there's that one. Let's take it off the glare so you can see. I think that's just so cool. That right there is just, I love this right here. So I will be posting pictures Put these on Instagram tomorrow. Doing another swipe of the, because I had it at an angle accidentally. Didn't mean to. But barring anything catastrophic happening to this, like, I don't know, something falls on it or something, these will be for sale in about a month. So, and the selling of my artwork, things that I produce here are what are going to go towards producing the in real life Haven. And that's my goal for 2020 is to buy that and to start that and to have a place for people to go and come and gather and take a class, and you know, that's my real true goal. So well, you're welcome, Cynthia. You're welcome. Sorry, I thought I had to hiccup, so I held my breath. We'll get through. We'll all get through this together. This crazy thing called life. But I am grateful for you all for sharing your time with me. Happy New Year, or happy almost New Year to you, Mountain Time and Pacific Time. If you like this video, smash that like button before you head out for the night. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Again, I'm so grateful for you guys. I hope you have a fabulous 2020. If you ever need me, I'm right here. Peace, love, and happiness.